We're in the 6th week of the LEC, and the games are really starting to heat up. So, welcome to the Fantasy League. Well, we're 2/3 in. This little project that we're doing, this trial run, seems to be very interesting. So let's see where the scores were. Me and Duncan were hanging on by a thread. So, let's see what happened in the Week 6 rundown. Friday's first game saw Rogue take on XL. Rogue ended up with the first Herald, not without a distraction, and they ended up getting the tower as well. They also slayed the dragon and got themselves the nice Baron fight, before then rolling over XL's base. Vitality got themselves one win last week, but could they do it again against Mad Lions? Not really. Mad Lions ended up dominating, getting a dragon and a herald. Vitality did get a consolation tower, but they lost the Baron, and a whole load of deaths later, they also lost their Nexus. Game 3, and it was Schalke's turn to take on OG. Could they be successful? Well, it started well. They ended up getting the first Herald, but OG ended up with the first dragon. Tower did go to Schalke, as did the Baron, but they couldn't stick the landing because OG took the base. The last non-clash game of Friday saw an angry G2 take on SK Gaming, and boy were they angry. They didn't even go for a Baron this game, so no points for us there. They did end up with the first tower. They also did get the first Herald, not that there's really that much video evidence. SK got a consolation dragon out of the match, but G2 were unrepentant and took the Nexus. Clash time. Duncan and Martin clashed in their game. Let's listen. Fnatic swept this match pretty much. They took the dragon easily. They also sat there and decided to take both the tower and the first herald at exactly the same time, because why not? They also cleanly took Baron, and with a whole bunch of kills and a Dragon Soul, took the game as well. Saturday's Game 1 saw SK take on a slightly bruised Misfits. And it started off well. SK did get an early first dragon, but Misfits, with a little bit of time on their hands, got themselves the first Herald, and took the first tower as well. SK did get the Baron, but again, were not able to stick the landing, and Misfits got the win. It was now Mad Lions' turn to take on XL in Game 2. XL ended up with an easy first dragon, whereas Mad Lions worked together and got a Herald, who then ended up bashing the first tower. XL though ended up with the Baron and swiftly took the game, with a lot of kills. The halfway point for the day saw Fnatic take on Schalke. Fnatic were taking no prisoners. They ended up with that first dragon, and the herald, and the tower. You can kind of see where this is going. Ah, surprise! Schalke got the Baron. They lost though. Game 4, and it was Rogue's turn to take on Origin again. And they got themselves a nice dragon to start things off. But Origin took that first tower, and got themselves a Herald. They also pretty deftly secured Baron, and then not long after that, the win as well. Last game of the week saw G2 take on Vitality, and G2 were still angry. No love for Vitality or the Baron. They ended up with the dragon, and they also got themselves the Herald, and also got that tower. They were not letting Vitality get anything. Incoming points time. Let's see how week 6 fared for everyone. Well, it ended up being Martin's week. All over really. Not only did he win the individual week, but in a shock move, he's now at the top of the table. But there's now only 4 points in it between everyone. Will it get even closer next week? Find out on the Immaterial Gamers Fantasy League. We'll see you then.